In Blood We Trust is a 2017 album from Fire and Flesh, a metalcore act from San Diego. I'm Ben Sebastian. This is Die Motherfucker.
You're right, motherfuckers. You know what time it is. Yes, have to die, motherfucker. This message will be made. Die, motherfucker. I'll never be your slave. Die, motherfucker. You're the devil. My soul's light is a beast awakening. Your mind is born like a corpse. Lost in the grave, the morals left at the door. You should be ashamed. It's time, motherfucker, to die, motherfucker. So goodbye, motherfucker. Brutal will be the solution to remove your toxic pollution. You'll get your redemption. After you reply, retribution. Die, motherfucker. This is happening, so can't escape it. You sailed your fate today. Selling a lie was your mistake. So now you'll die like a traitor, suffer pain so much greater than a million sounds. Left to burn away in hell. You live a life corrupt. You evil cunts. You filthy sluts. It's greater than a million sounds left to burn away in hell. Die, motherfuckers. Die, motherfuckers.
What a remorseless and merciless and ferocious introduction to Fire and Flesh. So what do we know about them? They're San Diego metalcore act, as I've just mentioned, and they were birthed in the summer of 2013 by musician Justin Neto. They embody a diverse style of metal that is influenced by thrash. I mean, how could you not tell based on that first listen? Pop punk, hardcore, and it's songs of rage, resentment, enlightenment, passion, self-worth, love and partying, all combined with heart-tugging leads and solos. And an interesting line, it's used that they've been turned down by every record label. I mean, I can't see why, but not to be deterred from that, they say the band remains independent with no gimmicks, just music. And so why am I here doing a 2017 album? It looks like, as per the Spotify, that they've got a new release coming out on the 21st. So this may well be the sample that whets your appetite to go and follow them on Spotify. I'm going to put all of the links and stuff below. Also, before I forget, one interesting fact about Die Motherfucker was it was featured in an episode of a Netflix series called Dead to Me, which I believe is the premise of this series is a woman who loses her husband to some sort of car hit and run accident and then attempts to sort of go get to the bottom of it and meet someone along the way who is kind of not quite what they seem. So there's something additional to check that out. I might find the Netflix link, and I don't know which episode it was, so you'll have to watch the whole series, but it sounds like an intriguing concept in its own right, so that might be something that I binge if I get the peace and quiet and the time to do so. Being a musician, a composer, doing the work here I do on YouTube, and being a full-time chef as well, you know, but days of a Netflix binge are rare, but sometimes you need them to to quieten down and hit the reset button a little bit, and I can feel that moment is approaching, so that might well be a worthwhile series to watch. So here I am attempting to stir up some support with their next track, Stir Up My Hatred.
So now, awakening this proliferations. As the darkness beckons upon us, we wipe away this tragic dust, fighting our way to a new tomorrow, dragging our heads out of the shadows. We're drowning in our blood, we're drowning in this flood, born into this beast of immorality, mangled in its strength of conformity. Never will we bow down in loyalty, never will we be a minority. You can take our gold, you will never have our souls. You can take our worship, but our hands will rust till it blows. Your vengeance upon you, I'll pull it down unannounced. You're fucking late. Milking myself as I chase the dreams, corrupt morals, narcissistic values. Stir up my hatred and the bondage you created. Replaying innocent victims, blaming others for your sins. We are the giant ones, we are the faceless souls, born into this heinous world, nefarious and treacherous. Blood will soon flow from the guts of the guilty souls. Yet only then we will reap the pain of it.
This has to be my favourite of the two tracks. Thrash is very sort of like compellingly sort of thrilling to listen to, but you know, their tempo adjustments along with the coarse and sort of ruggedness of the vocals, I mean, it makes for sensational, powerful, melodramatic kind of listening, and a perfect vibe for an approaching midnight night after an exhausting shift at work. As always, me trying to catch up on reviews, and definitely energizing. You can't help but kind of get excited when you hear this level of pace and brutality. It's definitely its own thing, and I'm loving the band so far. A couple of other quick comments. You know, I look at their artwork and their design stuff. I love all of that stuff too. Delving into their Spotify catalogue a bit further, I think you've got two EPs here. 2021's Reset the Fuse, Setting Sail on Sinking Ships, 2018, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. Again, all of their artwork there is like very, very vivid. So definitely stuff to be getting your teeth into, and if it's as pacey as what we're listening to now, I mean, it's going to be an absolute treat. And so we close with the title track of the album, In Blood We Trust, and we're closing all too soon, in my opinion. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Can you look me in the eye? I swear you've never seen a demon. Take a look outside. Your civilization fucking bleeding, ripping apart themselves like savage beasts do for a meat feast. They're living in a hell. Demons everywhere. Spill the blood. Spill the blood. Spill the blood. Can blindly trust to save us from ourselves. Can blindly trust to save us from you too. Spill blindly trust to save us from ourselves. Slay us to the blood of the guilty ones. Protect the souls of the innocent. Should us come off one by one. I swear to you, this is heaven sent. And Satan's eyes when they stand with the bloody vengeance, blood in the sun. We will bring the change we need. We will bring the peace and peace. Well, yeah. Welcome to your hell. You son of a bitch. Demons everywhere.
Nice. So that was Fire and Flesh there, being a little bit more melodious and intricate, and some other styles sort of flowing their way in and out, just to show that they're not just a sort of thrash piece. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. It's that guitar soloing is definitely up there, and the riff work, I absolutely love that riff work throughout too. So it makes me want to pick up the guitar. It really does. No way near as good as these guys, but yeah, it's okay to dream, isn't it? What a wonderful approach to midnight on the closing of a Sunday evening this has been. What else can I comment on the album? I've obviously heard it through on the way to and from work over the course of the week, and it's peppered with like things like the intro itself, starts with this sort of Arabian sort of chanting, and all of these kind of sort of news pieces about things going wrong in the world and all this kind of stuff, which create quite an atmosphere. And then obviously as the music comes in, then it's an absolute punch. So some other tracks that I enjoyed in the album, Scum Lives Don't Matter was good, Rodents and Sheep. And there was another one I can't remember. But listen, it's a good quality album. Definitely worth a listen. So yes, if I've read Spotify correctly, as you go to the Spotify account, it says that there's something coming up on April the 21st. I certainly hope that is the case. I didn't allude to it in this submission to me, but I'm going to put all the links below. I suggest you follow them. I hope you've enjoyed watching this dodgy old bald codger bang to some music, and I hope you found something that you like. Fire and Flesh, definitely wish them all of the best of successes, and yeah, go check them out. And if you want to know some more about me, I run a podcast. There's more stuff on this YouTube. I've got a link tree below. Give that a click and have a nose about, see if there's anything you might like there as well. Yeah, excellent. Over and out. What a lovely time I've had.